Well, I'm going to make this one final video for a while, and I'm going to leave it at this. Soon, every legal American in America will suffer the effects of anarchy. And all you can do, the only aid you could hope for is to call on the name of the Lord, Yesu, Jesus Christ, HaMashiach, Yeshua. America has fallen, and if the news told you the truth, you'd know it. Okay, I would accuse a lot of our so-called leaders as traitors for selling out America, but they have already sold out America. America has been purchased with no receipt. There is, I like to say, a three-prong attack, but it's a multi-prong, but there's three major prong attack that can be verified. The first one is to defund the police under false pretenses, to achieve little response to the coming crime and anarchy that will ensue from flooding the country with hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens. They are pouring into the country unchecked. Couple them with millions of Americans who are no longer employed, being evicted, and you will have a major rise in crime. And the third prong, all I'll say about that is a lot of propaganda is being employed as fear porn. And one of the objectives is to they don't want people to assemble, not to protest or for any other reason. And I think you know what I'm talking about. But history tells us that the mighty Roman Empire fell because of invading Visigoths. Now, I don't like to follow that too much because I have demonstrated and verified that history is not only highly exaggerated, but outright lies to hide the truth. It's cold out here. The downfall of America is happening before your eyes like a trickle because the news isn't being honest. Okay? If you're watching a half an hour news show, 25 minutes is about you know what. And then the remaining 5 minutes is malarkey. They're not showing you all thousands, hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens, not just from Mexico, but from every country in South America, pouring into America. And they are being promised lies to be able to get a license, get welfare, get health care, all while being an illegal alien. And hundreds of thousands are taking Biden up on that offer right now. But they are not trying to help these people out. They can't even help their own citizens. The fear porn of inflation and a deficit, one second. The fear porn of inflation, which is coming, and shortages, and the deficit for our economy, for what they say America owes, is almost $29 trillion. And I have emphasized the enormity of a trillion anything before, and I'll do it again. A trillion seconds would take over 30,000 years to go by. I repeat, 30,000 years. So, trying to pay back $29 trillion is right next to impossible. If you were doing that with a valid piece of currency that was backed by a precious metal, which our paper money is not. Okay? Our paper money is actually worthless, and that's why other countries in the world don't really want it. But they're forced to use it. If you don't use it, it's war. You get invaded by America. So I promise you there's one or two things you're going to see in your lifetime. You are either going to see the return of Christ, which I feel it will come before the second thing you'll see, which is the outright collapse and fall of America, neck deep in anarchy, crime. You won't even be able to protect your own property. Calling the police will probably get you severely hurt if you stop long enough to try to do that. So, America has been sold out by traitors that impersonate people who represent us, and they only represent themselves and the power, esteem, and greed of money that they believe they will receive. Nothing makes my blood boil more than when I'm visiting family and I'm in the kitchen making a roast beef sandwich and I hear someone in my family actively engaging in propaganda, listening to it on the TV, in a state of hypnosis, where they're being told that the real plight of America is this, and they go on with this for, if it's on a half an hour, it's 25 minutes of this, and this turning into that, and that, when the real plight of America they never mention. Okay, if they did, if they showed you what was going on truly in America and in the world, you may get some type of clue as to what's really going on. In my opinion, the White Helmet Peacekeeping Force, they're gearing up now, and they're waiting for the call, and they're gonna come, and they're gonna be, the charade will be that they're here to help. Because people are being robbed left and right, stores are being looted. You wouldn't believe what's going on in some states. A complete free-for-all. And these states are the ones ran by the people who identify themselves as democratic. They are not democratic. They are anything but democratic. So I'll end this here and tell you, when all seems lost, it isn't. If you have breath in your body, you can still save yourself by calling upon the name of the Lord. Yesu, Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. Call on him. And if you have trust and faith, you will be saved. Remember those words if you don't remember anything else. When all seems lost, call on the Lord.